Hey mama, welcome to your phase 4 breath and alignment exercises. So again, these are exercises that you're going to want to space throughout your week. You can do it on your off days, you can do them as a warm-up. They're kind of just to re-emphasize that alignment, rib stacked over hips, and that connection breath. Really get it dialed in and get some really good core work while you're at it. So really connecting that breath with your core. First off today, we're going to do a kickstand with a rotation. So your foot is going to be up on the wall. You want to be as far out from the wall as your knees are going to be in line. So you're looking down at your knees with that foot up on the wall. Your knees are going to be in line. You're going to hinge back into that standing leg and we're going to rotate. So you're going to exhale. Inhale into the ribs. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist. So you're keeping that stacked as you rotate. So it's your upper spine that's rotating. As we keep that upper spine mobile, it's going to help keep your hips and pelvic floor mobile and more functional. So we want to make space for that rotation. And then you're going to switch sides. So other foot up on the wall, hinge. So in that hinge, you're keeping your spine nice and long, and you're really lengthening out through those glutes. You're pressing about 20% of your weight back into that wall. You're going to exhale towards, inhale, expand, exhale. So you're going to get about 5 to 8 breaths on each side. This is a rock back breathing drill with either a ball or a block. Whatever you have, the block's going to make it a little more challenging. The goal of this exercise is to really get into that rib expansion for that diaphragm breath. So we're going to do it 3 different ways. You're going to, it's like a child's pose. So you're going to sit your tailbone back over your heels. You're going to put this ball right in the center. You're going to have your palms facing up. Palms facing up allows that upper back to expand a little bit more. You're going to tuck your chin and you're going to inhale into the ribs. So what this ball or block is doing is it's kind of preventing all the air to go forward and it has to go back into those ribs. So you're going to inhale and exhale, lift pelvic floor, knit those ribs down. So inhale, exhale. So you should be able to see, if you're looking close, you should see my rib going, the back of my ribs going up and down. And then we're going to do it on each side. So you're going to, once you get five inhales and exhales in each position, so you're going to put it on that left rib. You're going to sit down and breathe into that left side body. So doing that connection breath. So inhale into the ribs, relaxing the pelvic floor, gentle relaxation. And then you're going to exhale, lift pelvic floor, knit those ribs down. And then you'll get it on the other side. So ball on that right rib, bend over. So inhaling into that side body. After doing this, you should feel nice and expanded through your upper back and your side. You should feel like you just have more space to breathe. It should feel really good. It's like stretching from the inside out so that you're using that air to expand and close. So stretching those ribs and chest and back with your breath. Next up, we have our bear hover breathing. So this is a challenging thing to get because we're in this bear position where gravity is working on our core, so we have to work a little extra hard to counter that gravity in this all fours position. So you're going to tuck your toes, you're going to take a big inhale, expand through the ribs, expand through the back, and then on your exhale, you're going to lift your knees off, inhale, expand through the ribs, exhale, lower down. The goal is to be able to do 5 to 6, 7, 8 breaths in that hover position. We'll work our way up to that. Start with 1 breath, add on another breath, and we'll work our way up. But you want to feel, if you can't breathe in that position and breathe into your ribs and hold that core tension, then you need to come down. So that's kind of your sign. If you can breathe through a movement, then you own that movement. That's a good place for you. If you cannot breathe through a movement, that's a good sign that you need to modify and take it back. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So do about 5 to 8 of those lifts and see if you can work your way up to a couple of breaths, maybe 3 breaths. But start small, start with that 1 breath, being able to maintain that core tension in the front. All right, this is the last exercise in this circuit for phase 4. You're going to put your hands on the wall, and we're going to do a dead bug with a hand drag. So this is going to really focus on those ribs knitting down, those upper abs, getting those obliques going. So you're going to put your hands up on the wall, and you're going to think of sliding your hands up the wall. They're not going to move actually, but you're going to press, and then you're going to start level 1. You can just do a march. So really focusing on that stack. And then level 2, you're here tapping, keeping those hands dragging up the wall, and you're breathing into your ribs. And then level 3, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So in that position, you really want to focus on breathing into the mat and into those side ribs and keeping that core tension. Gently lower the pelvic floor, gently lift it up, using that connection breath throughout the exercise.